guys, it's Joe, aka the Trash Bandit. I'm trying to play catch up here. Took a day off, kind of. Didn't really have a lot going on yesterday, and I kind of crashed on the couch and kind of got behind. So I am going to do this video here, and it's going to cover multiple things. It's going to cover our thrifting finds from Thursday and Friday. And it's also going to cover our what sold Thursday and Friday. The sales on Thursday already went out, but I'll show you what they were. And the stuff that's going out tonight for tomorrow, today's Friday, the stuff that's going out tonight for tomorrow morning, we'll actually go ahead and pick together and show you that stuff. So that's all coming up next. 2 thrifting finds and 2 what solds, all in one video. Alright, we have quite a few items to go over for basically 2 days worth. We're going to just show you everything all one at a time. And we're also going to just show you the price on each. I'm not going to do you a total, I'm not going to give you like a total spent and stuff because it's all kind of mixed together now. So I picked these really cute. I think their size, let's see what size they are. They're kids 9C. And I looked these up, and they are apparently some sort of Jordans. I didn't see the Jordan emblem on them, but it's they came up that way when I ran the number. But so yeah, they had some pretty decent comps for this size shoe, and they were only $2.99. So I went ahead and grabbed them. I think I can probably get maybe $20, $25 for these, even if I only get $15 plus shipping. I mean, that's good for a $3 investment. I don't remember the exact comps, but they were good enough that I picked them up. I picked up this Carhartt hat, and it's new with tags. And there's a whole bunch of these at my Goodwill, new with tags. And MSRP on them is $19.99, and Goodwill has them listed for $7.47. But this one was marked down to $2.99, so I picked it up. The other ones that are $7.47, I left there on the shelf, and I didn't pick them up yet. I don't see anything wrong with this one. This one was in a different section than the other ones. It was like off. I don't know why they marked this one down. It was in a different section, but the other, where all the hats are, there's a whole bunch of them, and they're all $7.47. And I didn't want to spend that much for it because they only really go for about $10 to $12 free shipping, and I'll do that on a $2.99 item, but I didn't want to really do it. I didn't want to spend $7.47 for that because that wouldn't be worth it. I picked up this new in box Math Whiz, some sort of electronic game, I guess, or educational game, electronic flashcards, it says, and this was only $2.99. It's new in box. I looked up comps on that, and they looked good, so I went ahead and picked that up. And like I said, $2.99. I picked up this Triple Yahtzee board game. I did not open this up. This was $2.99, and I thought I saw somewhere that some special versions of Yahtzee. This is Deluxe Triple Yahtzee. I thought some of them were worth a little more. This one had some okay comps if it's complete. It's not, I don't think it's anything great, but I picked it up. Next thing I picked up was this Smithsonian, and it's a Mega Science Lab, and this is brand new in the box. I did break the seal just to see if it wasn't really seal, it was just tape, but I broke the tape to see if everything was in there, and it looks like it is complete, never used. Everything's sealed in plastic, and so it's got a volcano and a dome habitat, crystal growing, dino dig, weather station, and an earth model. So pretty cool for $2.99. It's got some good comps, and I thought with Christmas coming up, somebody might snap this up. I'll just list it open box, new open box. This was, I guess it's a labyrinth. I guess is what you call it. It's by FAO Schwartz, and it's the puzzle game. You kind of use the controllers and navigate the marble. And this is used, but I went ahead and picked it up because they have okay comps. $2.99. This was pretty exciting find. I thought it was really cool. It's the Fisher-Price Play Family Farm, and it's got the little loft up top. This was only $1.99, and it makes the sounds when you open the door, and it's really cool. It's like, it's a very vintage. I don't remember. I want to say this is 60s or 70s. I don't. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, 1967 is right there on the back. So this is a really cool piece. Very vintage. Yeah, I was excited to pick that up for $1.99. I actually picked it up, and I think another lady was coming back to get it. She saw it and was coming back, and she saw it was in my cart, and she said, she commented on it. She goes, "That's from the 60s." She says, "That's really cool." And I was like, yeah. I said, I saw it and picked it up right away because I knew it was old. But I think she wanted it, but she didn't get it because I got it. Then I picked up this Hexbug Vex Robotics. This was only $2.99, and this is new in box. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this for my daughter or if we're going to sell this. It doesn't have great comps. I think like maybe $10 plus shipping, or $10 free shipping, $12 free shipping, something like that. It'd probably sell for. But she likes to build stuff like this, so maybe we'll give it to her. I don't know. My wife is going to look at it tomorrow and decide. All right, we got a couple more items yet. I picked up this bag of Black & Decker tools. It's got the drill works, hammer, cell phone, screwdriver, and a little toolbox. So this was only $2.99. So I went ahead and picked this up. I'm always in need of tools to go with my tool benches. I have a couple tool benches over in the storage unit. I want to probably just add this to it and list them for. I have a tool bench that's listed for $5. I'll probably put this with it and probably sell it for 20 or 25 then, because it has a lot more value when there's tools with it. And I think I bought a couple more bags of tools. I think they're over in the storage unit. I got to get over there at some point and get everything set up and take pictures. All right, this item is $2.99, and from what I can tell, these are all little people, Fisher-Price little people. Some of them say Fisher-Price on the hats, but the other ones don't. So I don't know if they're like on an off-brand. I'm gonna have to do some research on those to see if they're off-brands. Some of them are real Fisher-Price, but some of them might be off-brands. So we'll also just check that out and see. But this was $2.99, and I figured for that large of a bag, I should be able to make my money back on those. All right, and the next item, I picked up this CD player. I'm sorry, DVD player. It's a Philips, and it's actually a DVD home theater system. So this would normally come with like a set of speakers, but this one doesn't have anything. It doesn't have the remotes. It doesn't have anything. But comps on this, I think we're in the 80 to $100 range, as it is right here, without the remote and without the speakers. So all your speakers would plug in right here, and then your other connections are here. I'm going to go ahead and test this and just make sure that it does, in fact, work. And if it does, I'll get it listed, and we should be able to turn this into maybe around $80 or so plus shipping. And it was only $4.99. So I think that was a good find, as long as it does in fact work. And then the other last item that I found, let me go ahead and show you that. It's actually over here, and I already showed it to you in the short video, but it's this exercise bike right here. It's a Marcy, and I got that for $30. So we're gonna have that. We have that listed now. We just listed it a few minutes ago and made that short video, and it's listed for $80 firm. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can make $50 on that. So yeah, so that is everything right there that we got thrifting. Okay, so now let's take a look at what sold on Thursday that we shipped out Friday morning, which is actually this morning. So we had the Black Series 2-player electronic laser tag vest, new and open box. So yeah, so that we sold that and it went out. And let's go ahead and see. I think we took an offer on that. Let's just double check. Yeah, $10.06. They offered $10.06 plus shipping, made it an even $20 for them. So we went ahead and shipped that out this morning, and that was in our combat bin up top, and that bin's actually getting pretty empty. It's that black one right up there. So that bin is getting pretty empty. I think there's only 2 items in it, so we can start putting some more stuff in there. And let's take a look then. We also then, okay, so the I don't know if you remember, like the day before we sold the 3.6 wooden train track risers, and we screwed that up. Well, we went ahead and fixed it, and we relisted the 3.3, and then as soon as we relisted it, it automatically sold then basically a little later that day. So that was really interesting. So we sold that lot of risers, the 3 lot. So those went out this morning for $4 plus shipping, so $7.95. So it looks like we had about $28 in sales that went out this morning total, including shipping. So not a huge day, but we did have some sales that went out. Let's go back to the overview screen, and we can confirm that. Yep, $27.95. The day before that, $45.35. And then today we had $67.39. It's going out for tomorrow morning, and that's actually just 2 items. Let's go ahead and show you those items. We have the Mindwear Q Ba, I don't know how you say that, Maze Mega Stunts kit. I had that listed at like I think $69.99, and someone made me an offer of $40, and I decided to accept it. I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to turn that down. I'm going to take the $40 and I'm going to run. And even though I might be able to get more on it, I'm happy to get $40. I don't want to be greedy. I want to go ahead and keep flipping the money, keep things getting turned over. And then we sold another lot of 6 of those risers. So those risers are on fire for some reason. We only have 1 more lot left. The 6 lots sold for $10 and shipping, so $15.95. So we'll go ahead and pull those right now. The Mega Stunt set, I don't have that listed as being anywhere special, so maybe it is just over here on the shelf. Let's just see if that's the case. Well, I do not see it right here, and I don't see it over here. So that's interesting. So that may be in a bin, and maybe I forgot to mark which bin it was in. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a little hunting on that item, I believe. Yeah, so give me a minute to do that, but let's go ahead and grab the whoa, my 6 risers, that one came apart. All right, we'll re-bubble wrap that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I gotta fix that up and find the item that I don't know where it's at. So give me a minute. All right, well, this is when it starts to get real fun. When you can't find an item that you sold. I just went through all my tubs and everywhere I know to look, and I can't find that item. And I know it's here somewhere. I looked and I did not already sell it. And I looked all through most of the tubs. I'm gonna have to go through my death pile, I guess, and maybe it's somehow got back into my death pile. So I'm gonna have to start tearing this whole garage apart to find this item that needs to be shipped out tomorrow. So let this be a lesson to everybody out there that you should be organized and make sure you mark where you put your items. because one item can set you back like hours if you don't know where it's at. So yeah, I really screwed up on this one. Let me just give you an idea of what I got to go through. So I think that this is going to be somewhere in one of these tubs down here, or somewhere in this mess, or possibly in that mess over here that I still have to go through. So I can kind of see it's not over here, but it must be either over here or over here somewhere in all of this mess. I checked this whole section here. I checked all those tubs up top. I checked all these tubs here. I checked the whole section. I checked this section, which is where I put some of my larger items sometimes, and it's not in there. And then I came over to our newer section, which I don't think it would be in, because these are all relatively newer bins that I've been working out of. But I actually went through all these bins, and it's not in any of these bins. So, and I checked up top there, and I checked in this last section that we did not go through yet, and it is not there. I also checked the Cubert bin up top, and it's not there. And then I checked our yard sale section, and it's not there. So I don't know where this thing is. I'm starting to scratch my head and wonder what the heck happened to it. It's got to be here somewhere, so let me start digging. All right, I tore this whole death pile apart and put everything in tubs and went through everything in this whole section, and it was not there. I went through everything in this section, and it was not there. I double checked this section. I double checked over here. I double checked over here. But I finally came over here and started going through every tub again. And guess what I found? Way down here in the back, QBA Maze 2.0. It was in the Defender bin, and I did not label it. And when I was checking, I didn't check close enough, I guess. I thought that this was not anything. I just didn't think it could fit in there because it was so big. It's a big box. But there it is, right there. And I probably spent an hour and a half searching this garage for this item. So make sure you have your stuff organized, because you do not want to waste time on stuff like this. It is very frustrating. I will vouch for that right now. All right, let's pull this out and get these two items shipped out. Okay, so these are the two items. I repackaged this one. I'm gonna get that boxed up. There's our QBA Maze 2.0 or whatever it's called. That thing, I will not be disappointed if I never see it ever again after I ship it out, because I am so frustrated with trying to find it right now. Yeah, just not happy about that. All right, well, I'm moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and print these labels and box these up. All right, so there's our two items. Of course, that dang marble run did not fit in any of our priority mailboxes, and so I had to make up another box that worked for it. Put me a little over my estimate on weight, so I had to go up a bracket. I took a little bit out of my profit on the estimate on the weight on that, so I'm still well in the profit on that item, but it's just seems like it was a hassle for me for some reason the whole way through. Couldn't find it, didn't have a box for it. Just definitely a hassle. Sometimes larger items are a little bit of a nightmare, and they can be good money, but they can be problematic. I'll give you another example. This box right up there, that is the DVD laser line rack. I actually boxed it up already and weighed it. It's ready to go out when someone buys it. But I mean, it was hard to box that up. I decided to try the golf club box and put two of them together. It turned into a nightmare. So it's just, if you don't have the right boxes for this stuff, it can be somewhat problematic. So that's definitely something to consider. If you're deciding to get into larger items, make sure you have the boxes on hand. so that you can be ready to box it up and ship, because you don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to box up an item. It just isn't worth it sometimes. So make sure you have everything you need if you're going to be doing this, and you're prepared. So that way, whenever I sell something that fits into the shoebox or the large mailing box, it's so easy just to throw it in there, put some paper around it, tape it up, print the label out on the label printer, boom, it's done. But when you have to start customizing the boxes and putting two together, it just takes up extra time. And so definitely when you're sourcing items, keep that in mind, I think. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was kind of a longer one with everything all kind of crammed together, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you made it this far into the video, you must like some of this content, so make sure you are subscribed if you're not already, and hit the bell for notifications. And if you have any questions for us or just comments, we encourage them. Make sure you leave them down in the comment section below. All right, thanks.